Hi everyone, my name is Miss Danielle. Thank you so much for joining me for today's STEM activity. Today you will be putting on your engineer caps to create a paper plate marble maze. What you're going to need is a paper plate. Any kind of paper plate will be fine. You're also going to need construction paper. You only need a piece or two of construction paper, but if you don't have that at home, you can always use regular computer paper or regular printer paper. You'll also need tape, scissors, a pen or pencil, and a marble. Beyond that, you can use any other craft supplies that you might have at home, such as pipe cleaners or popsicle sticks, or even if you have straws or index cards at home, you can use those. Anything that you think will help you to create obstacles on your maze or to outline your maze and set up a path, you can use those. It's really up to you, and it's your moment to get creative on how you make it. So what you're going to do is you're going to start off by cutting your construction paper into strips. I then took those strips and cut them in half. I wanted to be able to get as many tunnels onto my maze as I could, so I felt that cutting them in half gave me the chance to get as many as I wanted on there. So you're going to take your piece of construction paper and you're just going to tape it anywhere on the maze, wherever you want to start a tunnel. Then you're going to pop up the maze like this, and you're going to tape it down. So now it looks like this. You can either leave it like that, or you can flatten the sides like this and then tape those down. You'll do one side so that it looks like that, and then you'll flatten the other side and it will look like this. Okay? Now you're going to repeat that with the strips of construction paper that you have for however many tunnels you want to put on your maze. Once you're done with that, then you'll have a maze. So here is my first one that I created. I only used 4 pieces of construction paper, but I did label it start and finish. I wanted to see if I could get the marble from one specific start point to a specific end point and see how that went. You don't have to do that. You can leave the start and finish off, or you can include it. It is up to you whether you want to do that or not. One thing I did find is that the edges of my plates were not very tall, so I wanted a more specific border for my marble to travel in. So what I did was I created a second maze, very similar to my first one. I mostly used construction paper, but then I took a pipe cleaner and I outlined the path that I wanted the marble to travel. This just gave it a more specific area where the marble would travel in so that it wasn't rolling over the entire plate. You could do that if you want to. If you don't have a pipe cleaner, you could use index cards or popsicle sticks to create that border as well. You could even go a step further and create the specific path you want the marble to travel in. Or you could leave all of that off and go more like I did on my first one, where there was no border, and you would just put the marble on the plate and see where it goes. This really is up to you how you want to create this maze, how creative you want to get. It depends on the craft supplies that you have at home as well. So once you're done with your maze, you're going to put your marble on the plate and you're going to see where the marble goes. If it doesn't work the first time, it's okay. You can move the pieces on your maze around so that it works for you. But once you're done, then you're going to have a great maze that you can play with whenever you want to. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all soon.